Well, good morning, y'all. Well, today we're doing a chat with you. We're going to chat about some stuff, just some life going on here. This is like day 2 of the sun coming up and starting to melt everything off. When we first got up this morning, all the water around here was all frozen. So I'm going to show you some of that around here, like the mud holes and everything, and where the snowman got smashed. But yeah, it's at least the road is starting to clear up a little bit, but it's sure fixing to be a muddy mess. The snow is still pretty deep in some spots, and not sure exactly where I can walk over here. I don't think I'm gonna try any of the ice yet, even though Shorty went over there behind the shop, and she was able to walk on the ice back there. That big hole we had over there. She was able to walk back there on the ice without it breaking. But now we've got this thing warming up. But then we also got some super cold coming in. So as you can see, the snow is still pretty deep here. But anyway, you're probably just going to be seeing me for a while. Life happens, and then you keep moving on. But we're not going to get into all that today. But like I said, I'm just going to take you out here and show you some of the mud and some of the water that's fixing to accumulate here. Got to get our zero turn brought over to the shop here soon and start tinkering with it. And hopefully I'm going to get the buggy fired up here soon. But as you can see, the road out here is finally melted down to where now it's just mud. So as long as it doesn't freeze, it's not too bad to get around it anyway. But isn't that a beautiful sight back there, y'all? I don't know how well you can see it on this phone, but it sure is beautiful back here. Looks like a lot of the ices and the ditches here have cleaned out. Starting to melt off anyway because it's right in the sun. So there is still some around it. But, it is what it is. I did install some backup stuff inside the barn because needless to say, the barn was pretty cold this morning. And we've got some severe cold coming. But I'm going to show you that probably tomorrow or the next day. What I did to kind of help mitigate some of that warmth. And I'm going to get a pipe here real soon for this right here. As you can see here, this is the other ditch that goes around the curve, and as you can see, it's running. It is flowing down through there. So figure if I can get a pipe in there, I should be able to start getting these to drain a little bit. Because right now with all this snow, all that snow is going to melt right down inside there, and it's going to start getting pretty full. And then it's going to be fun. We're going to be back to just like having all that rain. But I got to tell you, it is pretty nice out here. I mean, I just got my jacket on this morning, and overall, as long as you're in the sun, it's not too bad. Oh, I still feel some ice underneath here as I'm walking. See, look at there. You see it? Yeah, it was pretty rough. Now 13 inches of snow looked like we got was the total, which is quite a bit for here. Other people had told us that this area, if you get snow, you're only going to get just a couple of inches, usually, on average anyway. This time we got more than a couple inches. It got pretty rough back here. So we're gonna check it out and see what's going on. Like even UPS delivered that one day and it was snowing so hard, and he backed down in here to make a delivery. And I don't know what truck that's from, but ooh, that mud is slick. Oh, we've got mail. Oh, no, we don't have mail. It's for somebody else. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Like I said, it's for being what we had and what we've been going through the last few days. This is pretty sweet, but I'm enjoying it. Oh man, I think I might have to get the work on the buggy tomorrow. See about getting it fired up. Thought about taking a ride on the four-wheeler and bringing you along on that today, and go back to the back there towards back to Good's property, and see what it's like back there. Don't really want to take the backhoe back there because for no particular reason other than the four-wheeler probably be fun, and let you see what that's all about on the four-wheeler. But at least the snow is melting off. They say we're supposed to get some severe cold again in a week, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the snow will all be melted away by then, so it'll just be a normal cold and freeze, and the mud will just get hardened and make it a little bit easier to get around. And it also keeps the roads dry with that, you know, with all the snow being gone, the roads will stay dry. So that's an advantage there. But then it's pretty, y'all. Just gotta admit, this is just absolutely beautiful. This summer we'll probably be doing something with a lot of these weeds, and maybe some of them old cedar trees that are dead right there. Probably getting rid of those, and seeing about that we can do about that fence line, and then go from there. So, but it sure is pretty. As you can see, we've been staying off the edge and just barely off the edge down through here. I don't know how far it really goes out there to the edge, because I don't know if I want to try that or not. Nope, that was the edge right there. So we hit it just right. Oh, I think my boot got a leak. It's supposed to be brand new boots. I think it's got a leak already because my foot got wet right there. Huh. Oh well. Just another project. Excuse me. But again, I'm just loving it out here. That's well, some things are going to be changing anyway around the Gemstead, and we'll get to that later. Probably not today, but things will be coming up here soon where we're going to be making some changes around here, and we'll tell you all the details and what's going on with that here soon. Let's see if we can get you here where you can see me. With my glasses on, it's kind of hard to see y'all. Oh, no can I see? I even have a glasses and no, still no can I see. I still ain't figured out what movie that came from, where I got that from. But it just cracked me up and it stuck with me all these years. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't know how long I've been talking to y'all. I just don't know, you know. It's kind of a quiet day out here though. Everything's nice and quiet. You ain't hearing too many people on the road out there, which is kind of nice. And we did pack down a path when we went over to back to Goods with the machine, so we weren't trekking through a foot of snow over there, because that was getting pretty rough on the body trying to track through that. We're gonna walk over here, see how everything else fared. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a muddy mess. The pond is not deep enough yet or big enough yet to handle all this water, and the barn is starting to fill back up, but it is what it is. At least we got a pump this time, so now we can pump it out, because I know as soon as this stuff starts melting down pretty good, it's gonna get pretty nasty out here. I'm gonna take you back here and show you this other spot behind the shop here, where Shorty was out here walking on the ice. Said she was able to walk right out on it and slip sliding it away. That was earlier this morning when everything was still below freezing. And now that it's getting warm, yeah, it's already starting to melt. You can see her tracks there where she was walking down through there. I'm walking across, I'm walking on the ice over there. And soon I'll be getting to all that stuff there. cleaning all of it up. Let's see how that goes. And see the snow on the roof of the shop here is starting to melt off. Got to get them trees down there. That'll be coming as soon. I'll probably just cut them, leave the stumps where they are, just cut them down. The ones on the backside there, those I'm definitely going to pull out, and hopefully I can pull them out without doing too much damage to the shop, and get that going. That's going to be coming soon. Right now, you know, wintertime is kind of, it's at that point where wintertime, you pretty much got to just get through it, you know. With our ground the way it is here, there's not a lot we can do, like working on the property itself, just because it's so wet, you know. Can't get out here and move the tractor around. It's real hard to trek around here with the chainsaws, or be dragging stuff, because once you knock it down with a chainsaw, then you can't get it moved. So it is what it is. All right, we got Smoke sitting out here just chilling, enjoying the sunshine this morning. How's Momo? He's such a pretty dog. Looks like our lights are sagging a little bit there too. We got to get them put back up. I mean, they're just sagging a little bit right there. You can see the lights coming across there. They're solar powered, so we got to get them hung back up there. And all the snow is finally coming off the roof of the pergola here. This is kind of cool. See if I can knock some of this off. Oh, look at this big chunk of ice. Yeah, just turning into ice. You know, and this thing is so cool. You could probably pretty much live in this. Probably make a little apartment out of that. Put some sides on it and make a little apartment out of it. But anyway, all right, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Probably gonna try to fire up the four-wheeler and do some videoing of riding around out here, and who knows, maybe get a little muddy and have a little fun today. So anyway, I'll see y'all soon. Like I said, those changes are coming. I'll let y'all know about that here soon. But we're gonna go for now. So don't forget to come join our channel, like and subscribe. We got some cool stuff coming up, and you know, it's always fun on the Gemstead. See you soon, guys.